Boy Mickey Mouse, Papa Mouse, laying in bed watching some TV, and my driveway alarm goes off. So I look out the window, and here comes a sheriff vehicle. And sheriff gets out, and I go through the gate, and the sheriff looks really, really familiar. And I couldn't place where I knew him from, and he felt the same and couldn't figure out where he knew me from. And then it finally clicked in my head a couple minutes later. When I lived out on Copper Gulch, when I first bought the land over on Copper Gulch, my neighbor at the time called the sheriff's on me because I was chainsawing on my property. Well, it turns out that he had talked to somebody an hour earlier, got there because there was a he thought it was a fire ban, and he told them they're not allowed to cut. Well, long and behold, the other people were chainsawing on their property, and he had called the sheriff on me because he thought everything was cool when he had the conversation with the guy, and then the guy starts up after. Well, the sheriff that showed up was Steve Sanger, the same one that showed up today. So that's where I knew him from, and he came up here today because he's going to kill my llama or whatever. And since they are escalating everything, the ranchers and stuff, not me, they wanted to come up, get I screenshotted some of the threatening text messages that I got from the Millers, the real estate agents up here, that I was gave some cookies to Miracle and everything like that, and he doesn't see, what the big huffing and puffing is about up here, but like I said, they're trying to run me out, and he saw that firsthand. So he was going down to John's house because I stopped down to John's to take him eggs yesterday, and John listened to us to John about it. So I because he was going to get a statement from John because it is legal for them to kill my llama, and the law is going to be getting involved now. So he's going to kill all that, like Sanger's incriminating. So for those of you that are not police, have not been police officers before, have not been, always want to remember. Want to see what I mean. Cover your ass. That's what we're everything like that. If you can, if there's a situation going on at your place or a situation, road rage on the road, something like that, everybody has a phone. It all has a camera. Click that camera on and film it. Whether you can film it or just have a person talking in the background, just sit the phone down, let it record the whole situation. Why? That's CYA. That's cover your ass. That's why a lot of officers now have the chest cameras, the body cams, because that is saving them on a lot of stuff because they're filming the whole thing. Same thing with police cruisers. They had the camera in the windshield, the dash cam. It records everything. It covers the cops behind. As long as they act right. There's a lot of cops that don't act right, and that can go against them. But that's one thing. Cover your ass. Second thing, never, never, never incriminate yourself. So by you putting up all this stuff on Facebook, talking bad about people, slandering, deforming or defamation of character, emails, text messages, just like the Millers. The Millers sent me threats through text message. I screenshot it. I put it on the cloud. I put it on private Facebook. I put it on private account. So if something ever happened to my phone, which I still had it on my phone too as screenshots, then I had multiple places for it. And that was months and months ago, or not months and months ago, probably about a month and a half ago or so, when the Millers threatened to kill my llama. So a month and a half that I could have destroyed my phone, lost my phone, something like that, and I'd be out. But I put it on all different applications. And that's what you want to do. That's part of CYA, is always have information. And two, like I said, don't incriminate yourself by threatening people online, text messages, emails, everything like that, because you're giving somebody something to come back at you for. Just like I kept that in case of something like this escalated. it escalated, I got my butt covered. Um, and even in person, verbally, if you threaten people verbally, who knows who has a phone? You know, the ranchers want to threaten me. I have my phone. I don't have to hold it up to you and let you see the phone is sitting there recording you. Just by me pressing the record button on the phone and having it sit in the cup holder, it's still picking up the conversation, whether they know I'm recording or not. And that's covering my butt and incriminating them because they're making those verbal threats. So, just want to let you know the sheriff came. It was kind of cool that it's the same sheriff that I ran into 8 years ago. He retired and went to a different area, and he just came back to this area. So he's a really, really good officer. Really fair, goes by the law, just like the officer yesterday that I met that said, they're going to contact state brand inspector and check everything out. So it's wonderful when I know I've got some good cops in the area for where I just moved over here to, because the cops from the other area, I had good cops over there, and it's different. Even though I'm still in the same county, still in the same town, Cotopaxi. Cotopaxi, for those of you that don't know, uh, is 1.3 people per square mile. That's how much land is in Cotopaxi. And I think Cotopaxi split in either like 3 or 4 sections. So there's different officers that go to different areas. And it's good to know that the ranch is sitting in an area that has some good deputies over here, and that the Fremont County sheriffs are going to do their job. Not have favoritisms towards the ranchers, not have favoritisms towards me, and just going to do the job right. So, with that, that's what's going on today. Of course, like I said, we're in here laying down. Papa Mouse is sleeping, and I'm watching TV because the sun is out cooking, and it's just too hot to do work. So give me 1 second. I know everybody loves seeing the puppy, so I'll grab the puppy real quick so you can see the puppy. So be right there. All right, so we got the little puppy, and Papa Mouse always wants to see the puppy, right, Papas? So let's see, let's get it up close. Oh, look at that cute little face, them cute little paws. Puppy's got a couple weeks till she opens her eyes, but she's getting bigger and bigger. She's more than a handful now, and Mama's being a good mama's like always. And with that, we're gonna be out of here. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.